How are you guys? This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's general, as you know. Will not resonate for everyone. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's just jump right in. This is just pre-shuffle. We're going to lay out a tarot spread. But while prepping for your reading, we got 3 major arcanas. The Star card. So for those of you who don't know, the Star card is about hope, healing. I keep getting oneness. I don't know why. There's a need for balance. So the Justice card it could be karma, it could, karmic justice, but it could be a legal dispute, something like that. But there's a major, these 3 cards that came out are super strong message here, with the Star card being about hoping, wanting, healing, and the Justice card being fairness, right? And then the Devil card came out. So this is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra. But what I'm getting from this is there's a strong attachment, almost an obsession about either the truth being come out, or somebody that's wronged you or misunderstood you, even could be something like that. But it looks like it might be consuming you. Okay, so that worries me a little bit. So we'll see. Let's see what's going on. Also, I pulled these good tarot cards. I just love them. And the Love card came out with a lion on it. And I'm kind of feeling strength, peace, like the Strength card. And this message with this card is about these 3 cards together. We got Love, Moon, and 8 of Fire. Those cards together are just confirming this. They're kind of broadening it. I feel like there is, you have a lot of love for someone, or some of you might just be aching for it, because maybe you've been isolated or you've done without. But there's the 8 of Fire is forward motion. It's attachment. It could be, there's something here that's saying to me that you guys need to hear, that you can't see everything. Just because you can't see it, there's this illusion card with this moon. You are overthinking or over assuming or catastrophizing, is that how you say it? Something that is negatively impacting you. Like, it would be helpful to take a little bit of a attitude of, oh well. You know what I mean? There's too much emphasis on something that you don't have all the details around. Again, going back, that could be somebody wronged you or somebody misunderstands you. But there's a lot of emphasis on you really. Oh my gosh, do you see this? You guys, this is deep. The Star card, right when I'm talking about, okay, the Star card again, it's hope, healing, and what you think, what you think is going to heal you, the fairness, the injustice being balanced out. I feel like the hope and attachment to that happening is hurting you, okay? So the Hermit, yeah, I mean, look at that. So the person that's on your mind, looks like there's deception. 7 of Swords, avoidance. Oh, how do they see you? They see you as very capable, it looks like. How did they see the situation? Somebody's very defensive. I mean, it could be roles reversed, but there's the 7 of Wands that's, holding your ground. It's not initiating, conflict at this point, but it's like, you're not doing it. I'm not taking it. I'm not listening. Somebody's shut down. Doesn't want to hear it. Okay, so how do they see moving forward? Or even next steps? They want to leave the past in the past, which, maybe that's easy because they were wrong, okay? And I want to say this before we get too down the rabbit hole about a negative reading or a negative happening. Money, I felt strong money, work that you've done is paying off or is going to pay off. You've got money flowing in or will be, okay? So that was strong too. But this person, whoever this is, a job, a family, a whatever, this outside energy you've got going on, they want to put the past, they want to make peace with it. They want to let it go, put the past behind them, see their back is turned, make peace with the present, with that second one, and then just, you know, focus on the, they want to look at the future. So maybe somebody wronged you, and if you're waiting for an apology from someone, or you're wondering why somebody has ghosted you, it may be because they owe you an apology, and they're avoiding that. Okay, so I do not like readings like this. So, what you cannot see, Ace of Wands, that's amazing though. That's a blessing. That's something fiery and something new, passionate, a gift from the universe, an opportunity, something major coming through or coming in, and looks like it's charging right in. In advice, in the advice position, it says charge forward. Grab this. See how it's pointing? Maybe you've just been too nice. Let's see. Is that better? We've got the Ace of Wands in the what you cannot see. And this is confirming exactly what I picked up in the pre-shuffle. Something is consuming your mind, and it's probably blocking you from accepting, embracing a new beginning. This advice position is saying charge forward, charge forward. Which way is it going? Towards this new passionate beginning. Five of Cups at the beginning of the deck, and you know what was with it? Oh, I lost it. Oh, wow. What was with it was Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of a hanging on to, hoping to hear from somebody that wronged you is what I'm picking up. So this is maybe not the funnest, happiest reading in the world, but it is very beneficial and purposeful. Look at your outcome. Four of Wands. Foundation, happiness. Sometimes you got to let go, though, of holding on to something that you, oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, the Moon card again, the Death card, ending, let go of an ending, stop waiting for somebody else to control your happiness. And I go through periods like this too, where I just get, oh my gosh, I just can't stand it when people misunderstand me, or I feel like everybody knows my heart. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm an open book. So it's obvious that my intentions are pure, and that you know what I mean? Somebody's misunderstanding you, and it's eating you up. And I can definitely relate. Let's say that. In the recent past, there's been a lot of investigative. So we've got two cards indicating communication. Look at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Two people that love each other, two people that give. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. Six of Wands is being recognized and given to equally. In the recent past, I think there was some deception. I want to say knocked you off your high horse. Not that you didn't deserve to feel the high horse, something like that. But in the recent past, we have Page of Swords. So that's the page that isn't, you know, kind of snooping or very investigative. So somebody was looking into somebody else's actions, somebody else's communication, texting maybe. Okay, let's get three more cards. Look at your outcome. I mean, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I think I think there's an apology that looks like it is going to come in. Your outcome is Ten of Cups. And it's some sort of message of like, I feel apology, but I feel a glitch in it too. shuffle a little more, because, I mean, the crazy... One moment. Let me separate some of these thoughts in my mind. Okay, looks like you are getting an apology. For deception. But, oh, somebody does want a second chance. So, the Judgment card, second chances, please forgive me. But I still feel strongly like there's a message here for you to not, that someone's avoiding you because they owe you an apology, is what this is screaming to me. And that is eating you alive. Okay, well, if that's what's happening, it's coming. But remember, you're not going to be able to hit your full potential until moving forward, destiny, until you don't need that apology. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, we want closure. We want explanation. We want to be vindicated. We want to be justified in somebody wronging us. But this does look like the apology you're waiting for is coming. I feel like there's more to it though. Oh, you may not see, okay, I don't know what it is. I think, yeah, so you were blocked or ghosted. I think there's something also going on here that you cannot see. What I can tell you is clear is that it looks like you are not, somebody's avoiding you because they owe you an apology. But I feel like there's something about your success, because I got strong money in the beginning. Something about your success. Let me see. Let's just get a couple cards from... What am I not getting here, please? Moving away from conflict. Yeah, just very strong message that you need to free yourself to hit your full potential. I mean, I feel like I've just had a very repetitive message here. Okay, and it's going to happen within love. So this has been very strong in the collective, but for you guys specifically, there is a overthinking or dwelling or inability to stop ruminating or wanting an apology or to be vindicated from somebody who wronged you. That's coming. But in the meantime, I think it's imperative that you move away from that. See the Six of Swords? To reach this independence, this feeling of independence and abundance and wealth. And, you know, it's like you're not reaching your full potential here with the World card just came out right after I was saying it. And then we've got the Ten of Swords, which is a painful ending. So after you really do let this painful ending be a painful ending, then you're able to manifest the love, a new beginning, create. Because I think right now, maybe there's there's momentum towards negative thoughts and thinking that it's unfair, right? When you get momentum in that kind of direction, you actually you tend to just bring in more of it. I'm going to pull 3 more cards. Anything else? 3 of Pentacles. Hard work, cooperation, 3 of Wands. So 3s are my number, you guys. So 3 of Pentacles. Try to do all 3 things through love and cooperation. This was a this card had a strong presence in the pre-shuffle. And there's the freaking Star card. It was right where I had my finger. And the Ten of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. So very repetitive message. You've got good things coming, but your thoughts are, you're focusing on this, on the negative. Okay, you're focusing on the negative is perpetuating the sadness and the feelings that are negative. You have other things going on in your world that you could be focusing on. So try to redirect your thoughts. Three of Pentacles is working hard, cooperation. Three of Wands is there's huge progress in that area. And this is another area that you have to, something, your purpose. This is, see how she's pouring into here and then into here? And she's, got 2 cups going on. She's pouring. I feel like you need to make sure you might be struggling with negative thoughts, but make sure you overcompensate for those with positive thoughts. So if you're having a hard time not thinking about somebody wronging you or hurting you, then make sure you double down on the positive things in your life, like work, like money. You got money and love coming. I know this is mostly screaming love. You've got major love coming. Oh, I know. Let's look at a manifesting deck. What is Gemini manifesting? Oh, wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. Okay, so here's another thing that might mean something to some of you. Let me know in the comments. I love to read the comments and see how the readings resonated. So if you're kind of caught in a trap of hoping something bad for someone, that it could be some of this. It could be backfiring on you. So every time we think about someone else or talk bad about someone else, it doesn't do anything to them. It just hurts us, right? Even when it's justified. Okay. And then here it says it's good to feel good. I'm going to read this love card because it was such a great message. This is the Good Tarot. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. It's an illusion. That's why we kept getting the Moon card. So the separation is an illusion. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. Okay? Meaning, if you talk bad about someone or think bad about someone, you're probably just building some insecurities in that area in your own world, in your own self. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. One more thing that just came through is, I don't really like the idea of you holding on to somebody toxic. Obviously, it's not working for a reason. The universe is probably trying to save your ass from it, right? But if you feel like this person is like supposed to be contacting you and normally they would be contacting you, they may be picking up on your negative energy towards them, and that could be making them afraid to come forward. Because look at this, we've got the Knight of Cups. Now we're talking about two different things here. We're talking about, looks like you've got a new beginning in love too, but we're talking about, I think somebody that wronged you. And it looks like they're feeling blocked because they're going to be judged. Somebody's like really all in their head, and I don't, there's let's say maybe there's mirroring going on. Whatever negative energy you're letting build in you, maybe traveling on, connecting onto this other person. So if you were able to redirect your mind and your actions and your energy into work, into things that feel good, then it's going to put some separation. Separation is good. Don't be afraid of separation. Time apart is good. It clears the space, it clears the energy, unless you obsess. Okay? If you obsess, it just perpetuates the bad. But typically, if there's a separation time, it helps everybody forget, not be so sensitive about the bad, and start remembering the good. We don't miss each other when we're, in each other's face all the time. All right. Let me do an angel. I know, we need a romance angel. I do feel like this person's going to come back and say they're sorry because they misunderstood you, and I think that's going to be evened out. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So see, there is someone new. There is someone new. You got a new, it says, I also see passion and past life. You got a new someone. Look at that engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That might be what's hard, is that, you're going through growth and expansion. And some old wounds may need to be healed. But getting to know each other, you might end up having to start over. But with this apology and being treated wrongly, that's going to come around. But I still think there's a very strong message here of there's something that's an illusion in what you cannot see. And I think it's that you not letting go of what happened is perpetuating more of the negative energy about what happened, versus being able to let go even without an apology, not being attached to any particular outcome, is going to free you in your full potential, and you'll reach your full potential, okay? I love you guys. Bye.